yempondo umuntu onobubele kakhulu othi xa utata umzowo aye washikha.
Hey, get my mic. What's up, guys? How are you doing? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, hold on 1 second. If I'm a little stiff today, it's because the mountain won this weekend, and I took a spill out in Colorado, and I ended up with a shoulder sprain. It seems. So it's a setback a little bit. When we talk about fitness over 40, we talk about longevity. That means knowing when to pivot. Like right now, I usually do my biceps and triceps, and I do some overhead exercises, but I'm not going to be doing that today because of my shoulder. I'm going to be doing some easy curl, some rope extensions. Also, actually, I'm going to start with rope extensions. I didn't put that in the description. But I'm going to do some bench press, close grip bench presses. Anyway, let me get started. If you guys are brand new to my channel, my name is Charlie D. Some people call me Coach Carlos. I've been a trainer for over 35 years. I'm a certified personal trainer, certified strength and conditioning coach, certified bodybuilding specialist, and a certified nutritionist. I've been training for a long time. Kind of know what I'm talking about. So today I'm going to do that and get around my injury, my shoulder injury. A lot of people over 40 have shoulder injuries, and we have to keep using our shoulders because many of my clients over the years haven't been able to put their arms over their head. Just a normal thing like that. And if you're one of those people, you know what I'm talking about. When you turn it, when you pick your arm up, it hurts. Doing these type of exercises, early on, after in your 40s, helps you later on. That's why I don't have too many problems. All the shit that happens to me it happens because I'm busting my ass doing some crazy stuff. So hold on, let me get started here. I'm going to. Here's my boy Odin. Odin, come on, get out of the way. I'm going to start this off with rope tricep extensions. Just to warm up my triceps. If you guys have any questions, comments, want to add anything to my workout, let me know. Okay, hold on, let me set this up. What's up to everybody watching? And hold on 1 second. And I left my water outside. Yeah, so this injury happened on Sunday, and it is Thursday now. So, that being said, hold on. The injury happened on Sunday. Instantly, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do my chest, shoulders, and triceps on Monday. So, I didn't work out that day. So then Tuesday came, I was supposed to do my back and biceps. I decided to take another day off for rest for my shoulder. Yesterday was legs. If you guys watched, I did my legs yesterday. Did them pretty good. So today's my first day back touching my upper body with this. And I haven't done anything yet, so let me get a warm-up set here. I did try to do some assisted dips at the gym today. I was able to do that, but it was very light. So. Now I'm going to start off, I had put in the description, I was going to start off with easy curl bars, easy curl barbell curls, but I'm going to do the rope extensions first because it warms up my elbows. Plus I want to see how I feel with my shoulder. Let me just warm it up. Get all that joints nice and warmed up before I start hitting them hard. I'm going to try to hit them as hard as I can hit them with my shoulder feeling like this. I don't really feel anything in my shoulder, but I am aware of it, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let me put a little bit of weight on here for the first set. Okay, ouch. If you guys just joined, I'm doing a bicep and tricep workout right after a ski accident last weekend. Not a ski accident, a ski injury. I just fell, strained my shoulder. I hope that's all it is. We'll see how it feels in the next couple of days. But train light, see how I feel. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that was a little light, but it was a good set. Let me put my watch on. Let's do another set, add a little bit of weight to that. Let me take this off and put this on. Let's see how that feels. Should feel good. Odin, you're gonna sit there all day? Yeah, I know. It's my man. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. Whew. Damn, I still could add some weight. Okay. Ooh. That was a good set. Let me add a little bit more weight on there. Just another 5 pounds. Yeah, every time I get to 15 reps, if I can go 15 or more, I'll do it up a little 5 pounds or 10 pounds more. I try to keep between 10 and 15 reps. That way the weight's not too heavy. Except with my easy curl, when I do some barbell curls, I only get to 8 or 9 reps. Because usually by the time I do the easy curl bars, it's at the end of my workout, and all my bicep is pretty exhausted already. But today I'm going to do it after this tricep exercise. And one more set. If anybody got some tips for me, feel free to comment in the comment section. Okay. Yeah, my shoulder's not hurting as I'm doing these movements, but I am aware of that fucker. I am aware of it, if you know what I'm talking about. Fuck. Damn, man, I can still go up with that. I'm gonna try to go up a little bit more. I guess I'm feeling pretty strong today, which is good. I got some good sleep and I've been eating good, so there's no reason why I shouldn't be getting stronger. Yeah, up until the injury, I was training really hard, starting to train hard. I was getting ready to do the next 2 months hard, and I was gonna eat a little more strict, meaning I was gonna make sure my protein was up to this where I'm supposed to be, and also my calories would be even tighter than they are now. And I don't mean lower, because in some parts of it, I have to eat a little bit more. But there's some carbs I gotta bring down, some fats, things like that. So, because I track my calories every day. I track my macros every day, so I try to keep them in a balance. Because the days I feel good, I try to duplicate those macro settings every day. Yeah, that time I couldn't do 15 at that steady level, so that was the highest one. All right, now the next exercise is gonna be easy curl, barbell curls. And Odin, you're gonna have to get out the way. Yeah, I did him right by here. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, I like easy curl, barbell curls. Because my wrists are not straight. When I put my wrist straight, kind of hurts my wrist. So the easy curl has an angle that I like. Let me get it over here. Odin, now you gotta get out of the way, buddy. Come on. Come on. Okay, let me rest a second. Okay, let me get over here. Okay, now when I do these curls, any kind of curls with a barbell, I try to keep my elbows out a little bit and put them in my stomach, so use my torso as like as a bench, you know. And I try to keep my arms straight. I try to do them as strict as possible. Sometimes at the end I start cheating and get them up, but then I do negative reps. So, all right, let's go. Okay. Yeah, see that? Barbell curl, it's always like 8, 9, 10 reps with that weight. It's been a while for me to go up in that weight. You know, there's only a certain amount you can actually go up with the level of food and the level of rest you get. But I'm gonna be going up a little bit in that soon. Let me get a sip of water. I want to thank you guys, whoever's watching. I can't really tell who's watching, but I'm sure somebody is. Whew. Let me fix my hat here, my Rome hat. I got this on the last trip to Rome. Okay, let's get another set. All right, that was a good set. The last 2 reps, I cheated up, brought them down negative. That felt good. Woo, that was a good set. Got one more of those coming. Then we'll do some close grip bench presses. Let me get this ready here. Hold on one second. Whew. Ooh. Trying to get this bar ready. Hold on one second. Yeah, gotta get my pad. I don't want to just throw shit on the floor, because then eventually I'll be looking for it. Keep my gym neat. It's like in the gym at work. So many people just leave the weights around like it's okay, which doesn't. It doesn't really affect me too much, because actually, when I have some downtime, I'll go walk around the gym and pick up some plates, get some extra exercise out of that. So it doesn't bother me too much. But it's just behavior behind it that I'm thinking about. You know, a lot of times the people nowadays using the gym don't understand what gym etiquette is. People get offended when you ask them to work in or ask them how many sets they have left. They actually think they have that privacy, that safe space for themselves during that time. The minute you finish your set and you sit down and you finish your set, you're open to a question. If you're doing the set, it's a different story. Nobody should be talking to you while you're doing your set. But if you finish your set and you rest, it's not an issue for somebody to say, hey, how many sets do you have left? Because we're just trying to figure out what else we can do by the time when you finish to get back to you. That's all. We're not rushing you or nothing like that. So you guys got to understand gym etiquette. This is a public gym. Everybody uses it and we all wait our turn. It's not a big issue. And please wipe down your equipment, man. What the fuck, man? You go up there and sweat it all up and just get up? Nah, that's bullshit. Don't do that, man. That's bad. That's not good gym etiquette. Okay, next set. Okay. Fuck. How was it on that one? All right, let's do some close grip bench presses. Let me get my bench over here. Okay.
Spotify's Ads Manager lets you choose the objective that works best for your business. However you optimize your campaign, advertising on Spotify is a choice anyone can get behind. Learn more at spotify.com.
Okay. Let me set this up here. I'm going to do some close grip bench presses on the Smith machine here. I think that's good. Okay, now I haven't tried any presses. I did do some light push-ups to see how my shoulder felt, and I did feel my shoulder, but it didn't feel that bad. So I'm gonna see if I can do a close grip bench press from my front delt. Now, if I bring my shoulders down in the bench press, I should be able to take that out of the equation. That's what I'm gonna try to do here. So let's see if that works. So how you guys doing, man? I appreciate you guys watching, even though you guys ain't talking to me in the chat. So that's okay. Let's see how this feels. Let's keep it down. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys what I just did. Now, usually when I do a bench press, my shoulder hurts. You know, when I'm doing that movement, my front delt feels pain, right? I was talking to my cousin who's a physical therapist named Gianluc, and we were going over shoulder injuries. That's what we do at family gatherings, me and him, when I go there. But we were talking about shoulder injuries, and I was asking him, how can I get around impingements and stuff like this in the shoulders? And he showed me how to drop the shoulders down. So that's what you do. You drop them down, then do the movement. See, regular bench press, you'll come up, your shoulders will be up here. The way he told me to do it is drop them down, and then do it. And that's what I'm doing here. So if you have shoulder issues, do that. Of course, you got to use a lighter weight and a weight that you can control. So that was his tip to me, and that's my tip to you guys. And that has always helped me whenever I have my shoulder injuries. Let's do it now. Let me add a little bit of weight. Which is funny because I thought this shoulder sprain was going to hurt this exercise, and it's actually not. I feel stronger than I was last week before the injury. Might be because as I'm bringing the shoulder down, I'm using more of my chest, more of my pec in the movement. Just like that. I wish I was able to put the camera right here, right now, to show you what I mean. Instead of being like this, I'm like this. Whew, that was a nice set too. Yeah, that really helps when I drop my shoulders down like this. Instead of being like this in the bench press, I drop them down, pushing lower, and I feel it much better in my shoulders. And actually, my shoulder doesn't hurt right now, and this was hurting it before. So maybe I moved that impingement out of the way or something, but it feels much better. Yeah, I took a nice spill in Colorado this weekend. But as in relation to longevity, that's what working out does. It lets you to be active. Right now we were on the weekend doing stuff outside in the great outdoors, and we were able to do stuff. I was busting my ass on the ski slope. Not a lot of 61-year-old guys are busting their asses on the ski slope. And not getting too much injured. Yeah, of course I did get injured, but I'm able to hold it. So, but it's very important for longevity, and I've said this a lot of times. Your legs and your muscular strength is the main determination for your independence later in life. If you have weak legs and weak musculature, weak posture, you're not going to be independent. You're going to be one of the guys driving around in the hover-round in Walmart. And even the guy in the hover-round doesn't want to be riding in the hover-round. So we all don't want to be like that. We want to get everybody out of that. So you guys got to start exercising, be joint friendly, and don't be worried about such heavy weights. Think about it. It's all about the end game. And let me do another set, and we're going to do some more biceps. Another important thing you need to do, a lot of people who want to lose weight, they don't understand, or you don't want to take the time to track your calories to make sure you're in a calorie deficit. In order to burn body fat, you have to be in a calorie deficit. You have to be burning more calories than you consume on a daily basis. Now, sure, you can guess that on a daily basis too, but that's why some people gain weight and some people lose weight up and down. You know, you go up and down because some days you get the ratios right and some days you get the ratios wrong. But if you're tracking your macros and tracking your calories, you will get a closer approximation, and it'll be less guesswork and more specificity. Anyway, you understand. You'll be more specific. Okay, one more set. I'm just an advocate for tracking calories. That's it, tracking macros. I mean, it's the one thing you can do for free, and nobody does it. They spend thousands of dollars on bullshit, surgery, and all kinds of shit, when if you just tracked your calories and tracked your energy expenditure, you'd be able to control your nutrient intake and your body fat levels. Okay, next set. Okay, that was pretty good. That was a nice set. You know what I think I might be able to do? My biceps in this position, I'll just move the phone over. But yeah, maintaining calorie deficit is what I'm trying to do right now, and that's what I am doing. I mean, my body fat's pretty low right now. In a couple of months, I'll show you the whole deal. A lot of people ask me, why don't I train with no shirt or something like that? It's because a lot of my clients are old ladies, older women, older men. And I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be some YouTube dude. I'm just trying to be their trainer, somebody to help them out. So, maybe some pictures later. And let me get ready to do some bicep curls. Hold on. Okay. I'll be doing an seated alternate dumbbell curls right here. Now when I curl them, I start off in this position, and as I go up, I supinate the wrist like that. Okay. Whew. That was a good set. Kind of swinging around, but it felt good. I think I got to move this bench a little bit back. I think this is as heavy as I can go seated. Let me try a little bit heavier. Maybe some water too. Whew. Odin's in the back there hanging out. Okay. See, with curls, that exercise is where I stay in the 8 to 10 rep range. I like heavy curls when I do any lighter. I don't feel it as much as I feel it. Maybe I could go a little lighter with these right now because it's towards the end of my workout. But it feels good though. But it is a little heavy. Let me do one more set like this and see how it feels. Then I'm gonna do some hammer curls. Oh shit, it's been about a half an hour already. I have a session at 6 o'clock, so. And what's up to everybody watching? That was good. I had my dogs barking. Odin, come here. Where you at, boy? He's in the back there. There you go. What's up, my man? Got one more exercise to do. All right, and then we'll go out for your walk. All right? All right, let me do some hammer curls. Now I'll go a little bit lighter. I'm gonna do seated hammer curls. That way I don't have to move the camera from right here. All right. Now hammer curls work the forearm and the brachialis part of the bicep, which makes the bicep look a little thicker. Now hammer curls are just like this. Watch. Nice. That was a good set. I'm kind of wasted here. Yeah, the hammer curls work the brachialis, which is under the biceps, which makes your biceps look nice and fat. So, whew, that was a good set. Right, Brody? I'm gonna do one more set. If you guys got any questions or anything, do feel free to leave them in the comment section. I can't really read the comment. It's backwards, but I'm not ignoring anybody. Let me get another set in. Do one more set. Yeah, it's much harder when you sit down. You can't do your little bit of swinging. Okay. That was good. Now I was gonna do tricep pushdowns, but I tried them before and it kind of twinged my shoulder, so I didn't want to do it today. I did put it in the description, but I'm not going to do it. It kind of bothered my shoulder when I did it earlier. So I hope you guys got something out of the workout. If you did, do me a favor, hit subscribe and check out there's videos on my channel. I got some about how to track your macros, snacks, and all kinds of stuff, and every kind of workout. I live stream every day, so you guys can get in on the workouts too. And like I said, I've been a personal trainer for over 35 years. I'm 61 years old. I don't take any medication, and believe me, persistence overcomes resistance all the time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll figure out what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Okay? I'll see you guys later. Take care. Have a great day. Come on, Odin. Let's go for a walk.